Hey y'alls. Just got out the shower. As you can see, oh my god, don't look down. Anyway, so a little bit of update. So my phone is weird. Like now it doesn't, like the screen is fucked, but it's like if I keep it at a certain brightness, it's cool and it doesn't make that flashiness. So that's cool. It's still working, so we're still recording on it. I did order a new phone. Same phone but a different edition, and it should be coming sometime this week. So today is Saturday. It is currently 10:20, and I know I kind of just wanted to talk about what happened yesterday and how I feel about tilting and losing all of my money. Yeah. So if you didn't watch the last video I posted, so I passed the prop firm challenge in one day. By full porting, because like I was like, oh yeah, I realized that I wasn't ready for, a prop firm challenge, and I was getting extremely overwhelmed. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this out of my misery. I'm going to just full port it and blow it in one day, and I called it. Well, turns out I actually ended up passing the prop firm challenge. I was trading in the way that I usually trade, in a way, just kind of going with what the markets give, but heavy on the contracts, like 10 contracts per trade. So I was just buying and selling and selling and buying and thinking, So anyway, so I ended up passing, and I was shocked because like, oh shit, that's the first time I ever passed. And then later on in that day, after I passed that, I was just like, okay, I moved on to my demo account, which if you watched a previous video, you should have known that I got over 1K in profits off of that demo account, and that was just all me. That was within 2 weeks of trading, and I was just so happy, excited. So that on that day after I passed the prop firm challenge, I started trading that account. We did good. We were, I want to say 3-1. So I was up $165 at the end of the day. I called it a day. I was done. I hung out with my friend for a bit, and we were chit-chattering, and it was a good time. And then she left. I came back inside, and I had the urge to trade, and I decided to trade on the demo account that I got the 1K in profits, and I just completely fucking went. I blew the account, like tilted like mad, like and yeah, I'm sad. I'm ashamed. Like I'm just disappointed about how that happened, and now that today's the one day after that, it's like I'm not gonna self-deprecate. I'm not gonna beat myself up. I'm not gonna do all those things, because that doesn't really do anything. It's like the same person that blew all of that money in one day was also the same person that got us 1K in profits without having to over leverage. We were doing it at our own pace, taking our time, maybe loading up on not loading up, like we were still on one contract, but maybe taking more trades in one day because there was a lot more opportunity, just taking, what I mean? And so I can't be completely mad, because I've never done this before. Like I've never made $1,000 in profits, whether it be in 2 months, 2 years, or so the fact that it was 2 weeks that was the amount of time, it was like, whoa, like a crazy feat, and I'm proud of myself regardless of what happened at the end. How do I feel? I honestly, I feel ready. I feel like happy. I'm very extremely happy that this is on demo, because it's showing all of the things that I've always had within me, but now it's okay because I have that safety net. And oh my gosh, I talked about it before, but me jumping into the prop firms, it got rid of my safety net. Like I didn't feel safe. Like everything felt a lot more realer, even though I was on trading the exact same way, trading on the exact same platform. The risk behind it I knew, because it was like, if I pass this, if I get a certain amount of profits, like I can get a payout. I can actually get paid from trading, and that's something that I've never done before. I've never gotten a withdrawal. I've never done a payout before. So it's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of expectation, and that really can get to a person, and it got to me. And I think it's one of those things that, like, it's so weird for me to say, oh, I self-sabotaged myself, only because it honestly doesn't feel like I did. Like, and that's like the weird part of it. It's like, did I mean, it, like, clearly it's like, yeah, you tilted, you blew your count, but like, I self-sabotage myself for what? Like, that's what I'm trying to get. Like, I'm really just trying to get, okay, like, how can I get better at not tilting? I don't know if that's even a proper question. Like, I like, and that's another thing that I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what the question I need to ask myself is, because there's like this blockage, and I just feel like I'm not like asking the right questions or tapping into the right thing that's gonna get me over that hump, right? Like, people say it's discipline, people say it's this, that, and the third, people say it's fear, and all this, and possibly right, but that's those are just blanket statements. Like, that doesn't really cater to me as a person, to who I am. So it's like, okay, you can say it's my discipline, but it's like, I show up every single day, I study almost every single day, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I have discipline, like seriously. So but but it's not personalized, like, and I'm trying to figure that out. Like, what about trading, probably the money, but like, it's like, duh, we all have these issues, but I'm just trying to see, like, what about it makes me turn into that? Because a lot of the days I'm not like that. I don't tilt every single day. A lot of the days I take my trades, feel done, and I'm done. But I guess I didn't feel done. And that's what made me want to continue going. And what I say about that, that's not a bad thing, because that's who I am. But the one thing that I could be like, bro, I traded on my Ninja Trader account when I literally had a TradingView account that I made just for this. Bro, I talked about this before. I've literally talked about this before. Sometimes I like to go crazy in trading and just go crazy, because that's just how I be like. It's just so frustrating. If there's one thing that I'm frustrated about, it's not the fact that I tilted. It's not the fact that I, took multiple trades. Like, yeah, it sucks, but it's mainly the fact that it's like, Kadi, we know that we be doing this. We know that we be on that shit. So we made a playground for ourselves. We created that TradingView paper account so that we could go in full contracts on any dumb trades and go crazy. And it's fine. Like, that's the one thing that's like, how did we genuinely forgot? And that's the part that's like, what do you mean you forgot? Like, what do you mean? Like, how did you forget? And it's like, bro, my brain, bro. In that moment, in that moment, I genuinely forgot that I had, like, I was literally like, I wanted to trade. I had a small live account, but it didn't have enough funds for me to actually take a trade. And it didn't cross my mind. TradingView did not cross my mind that I could have just traded there. And it's just like, ugh. But again, I'm not going to self-deprecate. I'm not going to feel bad about the whole situation, because it's bringing more light to the topic. And that's all you could ever ask for, is more light to the topic. Because now I feel confident, bro. Like, I feel happy. And that's crazy, bro. Like, remember before when I tilted and I was crying and I just felt like a loser? I don't feel like a loser. Even though I lost all that money, I don't feel like a loser. Which is wild. Like, I still have confidence, and I know that I'm going to get better. Like, and I made this realization, or I had this realization yesterday, that this year is all about me being on demo. Like, I had, like, okay, so it became a year in May. So we are in September now, and it's been, what, 4 months? Okay, so yeah, so it's been 4 months, but then I decided to go back on demo in August, so it's only been a month of that. And I am just so proud of myself. I'm so blessed. And I have, a beautiful mind because I was the one that decided to go back to demo. There was nobody that was encouraging me, no YouTube, no TikTok, Instagram suggestion. I was the one, because up to this point I was trading on live. All the money that I've lost, live money. Shout out to tax liability, reducing it. So, in the moment, it's like, damn, I lost all that money. But, like, in the hindsight, it's like, ooh, but reducing my tax liability, let's go. But yeah, back to the realization. I realized that me coming back to demo is exactly what this year is all about, right? Like, I have an entire year till May. I don't know what things will come to be. I don't know the future. But all I know and feel is that this is where I belong. I belong on demo. I belong in this slot of, like, building myself up again, building myself up in an environment that is safe, right? Because if I'm tilting like this, it's like, thank God I didn't lose my account, because if this was real live $50,000, my own capital, I would have lost it all. I would have lost it all Friday. And that's a sad and scary sight, because for me to get 50K of my own capital, that required a lot of hours of working 9-to-5 jobs and doing this, that, and the third to get to that point, and to lose it all in one day, that is just, ugh. So the fact that I'm on demo and it's not real and I can just reset it back to 50K, it's a beautiful thing. And that's exactly what I need to be on. Like, when I'm trading, I be forgetting that it's a demo account. Shit be feeling real. Like, when I lose, it's not like, oh, whatever, it's demo. It's like, oh, I just lost. You know what I mean? I'm not crying, but it's like, fuck, I just lost. But yeah, like, last night I realized, like, I need to be on demo in order for me to build up the endurance that's required to be a consistently profitable trader. It's like, now, I mean, before it was just all about me actually finding a groove, finding a system. And, like, I was trading, I was making money, but I wasn't trading in a way that aligned with who I was. And so it was like, yeah, but it was just too slow. Like, I'm gonna keep it up, like, it was just too slow, bro. Doyle Exchange's strategy is just too slow for me. And that's ironic, because he trades on the 5 minute, maybe sometimes 1 minute, but, like, it was just too slow. Waiting for price to get to the zone and then wait for the break of the candle. It was too slow. It was too slow. No. So now me realizing, like, oh, I can trade however I want. I could trade, what, like, candlesticks, all kinds of nonsense, but as long as it aligns with me and it makes me feel happy, it makes me feel like I'm doing something, and it makes me feel confident, that's all that matters. And I didn't realize that until recently. And that realization has made a huge impact on my trading and just my confidence and being able to be a part of drawdown and not really panic like crazy, because it's like we can get ourselves back, like, easily. Of course, we don't know what the markets are going to give us. Every opportunity, is different every single day. But it's like, I've been in drawdown before and I've been able to climb myself out of it. And it's like, once you look at the amount of drawdown that you're in and you look at the win rate that you have, you realize this drawdown isn't that bad. Just as long as you stick to that drawdown per day, it's not that bad. You know what I mean? It's possible, based on my tolerance. And I just feel grateful to be in this position to say those things and have that realization, and be able to hone in on those skills. And that's exactly where I am. So I don't know how long I'll be on demo for, but I need to be on demo for some time. I need to stop rushing the process, because we all want profits, but before I couldn't say this, but now I can. I know I can make profit. That's not the issue here. I can make money. It's me keeping the money and growing and staying consistent. That's the part. And I never could say that before. not with confidence. I never could say I am a consistent winner. Before, I couldn't say that shit. Was I saying those words? 100%. But could I actually show proof? Here's the proof of no. But I can say that shit now, and it's awesome, and I feel so happy and privileged to say that. But at the same time, it's like privileged, nigga. I worked my fucking ass off, but it's here and there. Neither here or there. My life is beautiful, and I will go so farther than what other people probably never even thought. Probably even within myself, I'm people. But I know I'm meant to be great. I know that I am great. And I can't wait till everything that I see in my head is in real life, man. But I've already seen it in my head, so that's how I know it already happened. So, because it's so specific, so it's just like, I know it's gonna happen, bro. I just gotta keep on going, and I'm just proud that I have a mind that I have because she's beautiful, and she helps me. I'm so happy for the soul that is, like, that I am a part of, that this body is a part of, because, they are the ones that really is carrying me, my higher self, bro. Like, shout out to you, bro. I don't have the best connection. I don't have the best, I be blocked, okay? My third eye not open. You know what I mean? But it's like, I know that you exist, and I know you exist in every single person. So it's like, shout out to you, and shout out to you for guiding me and all of this, bro. Like, we finna run it up, bro. Period. We finna run it up, right? Like, 9 to 5 job. 9 to 5 job. Who? That was the past. That was a fever dream. Could never be me. Not in the long run, that is. Shit. I'm never going back to that shit, bro. Never going back, bro. I believe in you so much, bro. We got this, man. Just keep on doing it. Keep on finding yourself. Keep on having more realizations. And you will get to exactly where you know you could be. Exactly where you are, baby. We believe in yourselves. Wait, what? Anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. I realize this video is getting really long, but I just kind of wanted to talk about all of that and just let y'all know where my head is at. And I'm never giving up. I don't need to give up because I know that I'm going to make it. And if you know that you're going to make it, leave it in the comments. Let me know. If you're going to make it, say, I'm going to make it in the comments. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh my god, bye! Subscribe.